Hey everybody. Wednesday night. Hi Patrick. How's Utah today? No snow, right? You can't hear me. I I can't hear you. Now I can. I hear something. Nope. Yep.
This thing every week it tries to do me in.
It's all right. We can hear you now. That's the important thing.
Yeah, we're here. No snow here. I was in another part of Utah on Saturday, Sunday. Snow there, and it was farther south, so it didn't make sense.
Oh yeah, that should be the warmer part, right?
Yeah,
The desert part. Well, no snow here.
yeah.
It's pretty at the moment. We've got a race. We've got a race this weekend though, and I don't know that it's going to be as pretty as it is today, but fingers crossed, right?
Yep. Gotta hope for the best.
Flipped through this thing months ago, and we're already now to the last page of our little fold-out schedule. I know you already were, so I can't feel too bad about that. But last date, the last event, Meridian Speedway coming up this weekend, and then that's it, man. It's off to 2026, right?
Yeah, we're already looking forward to 2026 season. Got some little things, not little things, some things here and there like banquets or things like that. We might try to sneak into and see if we can't break into some fun. But yeah, we're at least here we're already looking forward to 2026. I'm sending out emails trying to lock down maybe some new potential sponsors for the track. Talked to a big company in Twin Falls actually earlier today. Was emailing back and forth with one of the larger companies in town, and they're locked down for 2026. But this coming summer, they were like, "Hey, why don't we get in touch and maybe we can look for 2027, some kind of big opportunity." So, stuff's already in the works for a couple of years down the road.
Yeah, it's amazing how those sponsors really help keep things rolling. I don't think people quite understand what the the sponsor list that you and I read through. It's just like a sponsor of a race car. We can't keep that gate open unless we have some help.
Yeah, and it's funny because and we say like every little one helps, and you might not know how, but like one more name that we read could mean the difference of having a certain product to sell or having a certain service that we can offer at the racetrack, or it might be something as simple as getting those little mini schedules printed that everybody has so we can hand those out for free at convenience stores and sponsor locations and different things like that all season. Every sponsor helps make a part of the racing events happen, and so we appreciate them all.
Yeah, just like what you and I get to do every Wednesday. The group of sponsors that are just starting to scroll across the bottom of your screen help us out. Of course, our friends at the Race to End Bullying couldn't do any of this without them, right, Patrick? I mean,
Literally
what a cool group, and the things they do.
Yeah, the Race to End Bullying, led up by the Natalie Waters and crew, and some of the finest people you'll ever meet on the earth. Yep, and they literally have made this possible for us. So we love them. We appreciate them very much, and we appreciate what they're trying to do when it comes to putting an end to bullying, because there's no acceptable ever any kind of instance of bullying. So if you want to help out to put an end to bullying, join the Race to End Bullying. Right there you can see Brent's got the website. Go to racetoendbullying.com.
Yeah, let them know that you saw them on here, and they've got all kinds of cool stuff going on. We also want to remind you guys to, if you're watching us, I think we got a couple Facebook watchers. We've got quite a few YouTube watchers today, which is good. We want you to log on to our YouTube page and subscribe to that. It makes us cool, right, Patrick?
Yeah, and it helps us out with what we can do and makes it easier for us to get you guys the show. So we're going to have 1 week. We're going to plan it. We'll let you guys know ahead, and we want everybody that if possible, go to YouTube, watch on YouTube. We'll have we'll still put it out on Facebook, Instagram, and that, but we want to see what kind of numbers we can achieve on YouTube. So make sure that you subscribe there, and there's a little bell. You can click the little button, looks like a bell. That way you'll get a notification when we're going live. You can do that, or make sure that you sign up for our text group. If you don't know about that, shoot us your cell phone number, mobile number. We'll send you a text. If you saw it, Brent got poetic this week with it. If you didn't see, yeah, it was cool. I was like, what? Roses are red? I was like, I got to see this. So anyways, if you know, you know. If you want to be in the club, the Pit Stop Podcast Text Club, you never know. Like I said, Brent sent a poem today, literally just to remind us about the show. And we'll just get funny with it or have a good time. So if you want to join, send us your number. We'll get you in the club. And the spots are limited there. So
yes. So definitely do, though, because it's not only on not only going to be on Wednesdays that we talk to you. It's if we're, I don't know, in Vegas or some great city with a race going on, or just a reminder. You know, who knows? You might get a text reminder that it's trunk or treat and we're racing early on Saturday. So things like that. We won't bombard you, but one of our dear friends helped us out with it to sponsor it for us. So I think I probably got, I could add 67 more numbers till we fill up our little allotment that we get. So
that's cool. So let's fill it up.
Yeah. So shoot us those messages. I tried. It's not good to send that text out to 911. I tried that the first week. They weren't impressed. They didn't feel like we were funny. No, I wouldn't do that. But I was wondering, like, could I find like a?
They're gonna send the sheriff back down.
You know, at this point in life, that'd be the best thing that happened possibly right now. Dang. But tonight we're just gonna take some time and BS about the year that was, the year that is. I don't know. You guys can chime in, like this group of great early listeners. I know some of them are on our text line, like Russell Hills is watching.
What's up, Russell?
One and only Derek Barr.
Yo, Derek Barr, talk about a guy that like does everything for everybody and is everywhere all the time. Like if you've seen and Shane Prince too, like these guys are just like. But I see Derek Barr see a post, and if he's not on an oval track racing, and they're looking at drag racing and working and family and like extended family, whatever. Like I'm like, does that guy sleep ever?
Sleep's overrated. He's Superman. He's like a Superman.
Yeah, literally. So I'm just like, I envy guys like that. It seems like they can just go and go and go. And I find myself more and more saying, can I get a nap today, please?
No kidding. Shane says I have a gun show. Oh, because I'm going to the gym afterwards. And these are not guns. These are sticks at the moment.
They're bazookas. Watch out. It's Brent's he won't admit it. He's the mayor of Sexy Town right there, huh? There's the governor on his left and the mayor on his right. Right there. Bam, bam.
And they really messed up community in the middle. No, it's like I can't let go of summer, so I gotta like feel like it's summer, and I cranked the heat up today to 87 in the house, so it feels like it's July again. No, it's
I'm in a hoodie. So, you're in sleeves.
Yeah, it's wintertime. It's time to go back to it's time to hit the old gym again. So that's next stop after this racing season. It just doesn't seem like there's enough time, but now that it's almost November, it's time for this fat ass to get off his butt and do something, because I can't go to the racetrack. Usually in the summer, Patrick, there's people renting the racetrack. So any given night, you can run over to the speedway and find some friends. And wintertime now.
So you're going to head over to Iron Body Fitness?
Yeah, I'm going to go get my 3 or 4 hours a week started again this week. And hopefully Joe doesn't watch me on the camera, because I don't want to intimidate him more than anything. Exactly, Derek Barr. We can all sleep when we're dead.
Not me, man. I gotta sleep I gotta sleep every day, bro. It's killing me.
Yeah. So what do you got, man?
Barr family.
So yeah, we want all those folks to chime in and let us know what you want to talk about. Let us know if you have a question or a comment on this season. We're rolling right up to the last race of the year, and when Patrick and Brent get sad, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's good for us in the sense that we get more opportunity to kind of look back at what we did, what worked, what didn't work. Brent and I think a lot about that kind of stuff. We'll think back on, on this event, I said this, or, we did this a certain way. And we're always trying to figure out how we can make it so the fans have a better time and the families of crews of the racers can maybe, be involved with what we're saying, doing. The racers, we want them to have a good time as well. And so we're just trying to make sure we balance everything. So if you guys have been to a race, let us know what you have liked or maybe some ideas for improvement that could make it, a little bit more fun. We just want everybody that comes out to the racetrack to feel like the money they spent to get there was well spent.
Right.
We don't take it for granted. So we get sad this time of year in the sense that we sit at home more thinking about the racetrack and where we want to be. But it's good because we're constantly trying to improve and get better.
Yeah. So tell us what was your favorite part of the year? What was your least favorite part of the year? What are you hoping we do different in 2029? Or yeah, 2029 too. But let's start with 2026. I'm pushing it, man. I'm pushing it up. What about you, Patrick? I mean, you guys had a great year. You've had about 3 weeks now to look back on Magic Valley Speedway.
Yeah, that's what I've been going through in my mind is like certain events, that we did. How could we have made it a little bit better, or little hiccups in the timing for things? If we started a little bit late, why did we do that? Was it something I said? Was it this? Was it that? Or different ideas for things that sponsorships. I'm trying to look into that, right? Who can we get to help us do some stuff that we haven't done before? Down in Salt Lake, we had a sponsorship with a certain sandwich company that we may or may not, but definitely did load turkey sandwiches into a T-shirt cannon and launched them into the crowd. That was cool until one went through the fence and it like shotgun. It was like lettuce and turkey, right? The first 2 rows all over the people. That was kind of a mess. Other than that, it was great. So stuff like that, I was trying to think outside the box.
But you have those signs on the fence. You're at a racing event and it's at your own risk. So.
I mean, there's liability. It's not my fault. You know what I mean? Like, be ready. Right? Yeah, you think it might be something with a race car. It might be a turkey sandwich in your face on right. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I'm just thinking about stuff like that. It is sad that we're not getting ready for Saturday to go up to the racetrack. You know what I mean? It's like it just becomes a thing. I don't know. I love it. The beginning of the season, I get so stoked up. The end of the season, I get sad. In the middle, I'm super excited, but also don't like that it's 100 degrees outside. You know what I mean? It's like it's a roller coaster. Yeah. It's just like, I just want everybody to have a good time. My family probably feels like I'm grumpy all the time because I just want everything to be right. Let's go hit our numbers, hit our times, when we got to do certain things at the track, and want everybody to show up and have a blast, man. But we had a good year. 2025 at Magic Valley Speedway. We can feel it every year that I've been there so far, just the past few years. It's like each year we felt a little bit of improvement, right? I don't think we've made like huge leap, but we're improving. And as long as we stay on that uptick, that's where we want to be. One of the things I want to talk about, this for the people that are watching, Party in the Pits. This is probably one of the things I want to focus on here. Party in the Pits at Magic Valley Speedway. We need to kick it up a notch. If you've been to Party in the Pits at Meridian Speedway, you've been to a Party in the Pits. Legitimate party. I don't know if we can get Magic Valley like that, but we need Magic Valley to take a step in that direction. So if you've got ideas on how we can make that happen, now remember, everybody's invited. So it's got to be kosher for everybody from 2 years up to 100. So keep that in mind. But if you've got ideas, send us your ideas. We want to know what we can do to take that to the next level, make it fun for everybody. We need Party in the Pits. I think that's where my thoughts at right now, man. We need Party in the Pits to be better at Magic Valley, like right now, beginning in next season. We got to do something.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like to provide some kind of treat that we can have at the gate to go into the pits, hand out popsicles or something. I don't know, something. I'll think about it.
We'll have to figure something out. But yeah, because that's a cool. I mean, obviously it's a tradition where we're at up here, but it's something. I mean, it's something that I was talking to a driver earlier this week, away from the racetrack, and it's like that's the coolest part. Um, that's what the kids and that sort of thing. These families that come in and maybe they come in and they've never been to the track before. Maybe they just got a free ticket, and then all of a sudden they're your biggest fan. Signing an autograph for a kid is pretty dang cool, and then when they come back, it's even cooler, I think.
Yeah, if you get one kid to come back just for even one more time, right? A second time that season, I think that's a mega win, and that's what the sport needs, is to get those folks to come on back out, because we know there are certain people, they're going to be there every single week. They're going to stay the whole time. Doesn't matter if it's windy, cold, hot, rainy, whatever. They're going to stay there until the gates close. But we want those people, and we had some of those people at Magic Valley this year that said, hey, I've never been to a race before, but we came out a few weeks ago. We had a good time, so we came out again, and I brought my dad, or I brought my boyfriend, my girlfriend, whoever, you know what I mean? My fiance came with me this time. And when I hear people say that, I'm like, man, I know we're doing something right, and it might not even be us. It might just be they saw a badass race car and they thought it was really cool. That's all I care about, is that they latch on to something, they have a good time and want to come back. Shane says Magic Valley used to be that way, but the owner between York and Current stopped it. What past is past, man. Let's make it happen now. You know what I mean, Shane? Like let's be part of the reason that it's better.
We're 3 full years in. Let's get those traditions started, right?
Yeah, let's start. That's it. Let's make our traditions for us. We are this generation. Let's do it so that when our kids are 25, 30 years old, they're like, we've got to bring our kids out, to keep the trunk or treat going at Meridian, or whatever the tradition is.
Sherry Waters is in.
Hi, Miss Sherry.
Dawn gift cart hanging out.
Dawn.
Shane said he saw a throwback picture from RMR with Patrick and Natalie Waters.
Yeah, I believe you probably saw that was from the final season of RMR. They posted some photos from the final championship banquet that we had. Man, that was a really cool day. It was a really cool day. Had a good time. Natalie and Sid McElraith, they cleaned up. And you saw pictures there too, trophies and awards and that. Sid in the midget class, and Natalie was, because she was just making the jump up to the sprint cars. That was a good day. Took home quite the haul hardware that night.
Yeah.
And somebody brought me a 2-liter Dr. Pepper. I will never forget that.
Really?
Yeah.
Who was that? Wow.
Yeah, it was good.
Somebody was bribing you?
Yeah. They all the folks, man, they treat me right. So, and it's not just the Dr. Pepper, everybody was so awesome out there at RMR. Missed that place, but we're at Magic Valley now, and I want it to be just the same. So like Shane said, it can be built back up. Let's do it. Right. It is possible. We need to build it back. So let's do it. 2026, 2020. So 2025, I've been saying, if you follow our podcast, I've been saying 2025 year was the year of the Legends class.
Right.
I've said it a bunch. A lot of good Legends races, huge numbers in that class. 2026 has to be year of the Party in the Pits.
Do it.
Party in the Pits.
We'll find some. There's lots of things you can do to get the people down there, and it's just a matter of, and especially, Twin Falls. You guys have been the shows have been running really quickly. They're the time, so it's not like midnight when you're going down there.
Yeah.
8:45, 9:30. Still lots of time, and those drivers don't roll out of there till 1 or 2. So, if the fans are like, "Oh, we don't want to hold anybody," no, you guys, they'll hang out as long as you hang out. So
Yeah. They're some of the most accessible people in all of sports. So
oh yeah,
let's make it happen. I'll
Yeah.
be there.
party in the pits, and you get to see, now me when my dad and I used to do that when I was little. It was cool because it was all the behind the scenes stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, even down to the somebody's getting protested, and we got the motors apart, and guys are pissed off at each other, and but it's if you if you're you can pick and choose where you're going. If you want to go straight to the water sprint car, or whatever you want to do there, um yeah, it's cool. It's all up to you. You just got to hang out with your friends, and you make a lot of friends that way too.
Yeah, and you're right. Like you can get a peek at the behind the scenes stuff. Every time that we've gone down, we can walk right up to the tech shed and you can see what's going on, like nobody's hiding anything or shielding anything off. You can just watch what they're doing, as long as you're not getting in anybody's way, letting them do their job. You could stand right outside there and kind of see what's going on and how they do things. Or, I've always got, when we head down, my kids are always, can we go down and can we go see Peyton Hardbrook? Can we go see Natalie? Can we go say hi to Chuck Grote? Can we go? You know what I mean? They've always got a driver that they want to go down and see if we can catch them before they head out or anything like that. So, but you can see stuff, even the guys and gals doing the things in the trailer, how they fit those freaking race cars in some of those trailers is kind of a magic deal in itself. So you can see how they take cars apart, piece them together in the trailer, and all the gear that they've got going on in there. It's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah,
Dale.
Bollinger,
What do you say?
yeah, hangs out at Magic Valley till 1 a.m. and then drives back to Boise.
That's what we need. Now we just take your shirt off, Dale. You know what I'm saying, or something. I don't
know. Man, I need to put a delay in this for you sometimes.
You gotta put a dump button on.
Yeah, like when I did the radio show decades ago, I could dump people, but now I have to sit and hope to God Dale Bollinger doesn't text me a picture of himself with his shirt off. I mean, I'm sure his wife thinks it's amazing, and I just don't want to get in the way. So whatever.
We'll have a good time.
And there you go. He said that we're tempting.
Yeah, see, it's going to be shirts off in the pits for the guys. Don't take that the wrong way.
Yeah, I better change the subject.
Yeah, Party in the Pits. So, Party in the Pits this week at Meridian is going to be, or is it beforehand you guys do trunk or treat or after?
Yeah, so cars will hit the track for practice around 10:30. We'll get an hour and a half. We'll roll through all 5 classes of practice of class, or I said that right. Classes, whatever we do, we'll finish up their practice. And then at noon, we'll kick open the gates for trunk or treat. And we'll trunk or treat until 1:30, and then we'll escort everyone out, hopefully by 2-ish, so that we can roll the second set of practices in, and we go racing at 3 o'clock. So, but then there's the final party in the pits, and hopefully it's at like 8, 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's still going to be chilly, but it's not going to be midnight. So if you're, and I know the majority of the people watching us right now have been there, but expect 1,500 to 2,000 kids to be in line at noon.
And I mean, it's good that you're going to have your kids are going to have candy when they're in the, so they might not bug you as much for the cotton candy, the popcorn, all that jazz. But as a dad, I'm just going to say you might want to buy them something to eat, because if they're just sitting with a stomach full of candy, it could be a rough. You might not make it all the way to Party in the Pits. You know what I'm saying? So get them something to eat.
Everything will be up and running. Yeah. But yeah, so people leave by 2, go change out of your costume, warm up a little bit in the car, and then they go till 2:30. Really, if the folks on here, we just really want people to enjoy the trunk or treat, but come to the races as well. It's the last one. It's the last shebang. And we've got a lot of 3 classes, Patrick, that are racing this Saturday.
How many?
3 of the 5 or 6. I think we have 6, but 3 of them, their points championships are within like 20 points.
All right, so we're all the way up until the end here.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll just run through these real quick, and then we'll talk a little bit more as people start chiming in. Project Filter Pro Force. Nico Heinzel has 213 points. Alana Trammell has 229. So that's a 16-point difference. That's actually a 26-point difference. Don't mind my math.
It's okay.
Oh, no, it's 16. Oh, hell, I don't know. It's 16. You're good. Anyway, 16 points separate.
I'm getting my calculator.
So, Andrew Palmer, 856. Scott Groom, 831. That should be about 25 points for an Idaho CDL Training Street Stock Championship. That is like
25. Yeah.
And then Trammell Construction Stingers, 437.
That's
411. 26 points separate Mikey Trammell and, oh, dear, my phone, it said telemarketer. Mikey Trammell and Callie Weller. So Callie's had an awesome year, Michael as well. So. And then there's the other classes, which are probably already wrapped up, but we don't tell you they're wrapped up until the checkered flag flies.
I mean, even if it's still cool to watch, you know what I mean? Like a race is a race. And the good thing is the folks that race at these tracks, they're not sandbagging or just, you know what I mean? Like if they're going to get their car to the track, go through practice, go through the whole deal, they're going to be sending it.
Yeah. So it's the last, you know what? And they also have 6 months to fix their stuff. So I guess if you had to tear some fenders off to get there, this is the weekend to do it, right? Bollinger's going to be in Magic Valley with the Mini next year. Shane would love to come for the weekend, but he's saving for Open Wheel and Kern County. So some big races going on. Still some big stuff going on.
Yeah, kind of surprising. So it definitely depends on the location, right? You got to have the right weather to be able to put on a race still. And some big racing still going to happen. So that's cool. And it's crazy because we're still paying attention to some of the races that are going on our half of the country. And I'm seeing posts on social media already about here's this big race for next year already. August this, and July this. So I'm like, man, they're already getting calendars locked down. So it's interesting to see.
Schedules are getting there. Corbin Black going to take part in the Idaho CDL Training Street Stock Triple 33s. 3 main events this weekend, Patrick. And that's why that little 16 or 25-point cushion that Palmer's got is not a cushion.
Not with 3, no, yeah.
333s, 99 laps.
Palmer just likes to wait till the last minute kind of deal, right? And push things to the absolute last race.
Yep. So here's the thing that I was thinking of with your Idaho CDL Training Street Stock. Last fall on this date, Taylor Achapenti was coming into championship weekend, the points leaders. Probably just needed to kind of start and go, start the main and cruise through it. Second practice, coming down the backstretch, Taylor's axle snaps in half, backs his car into the wall. Bam. Done deal, right?
Yeah.
Tough break for an amazing kid. Scott Groom said, you know what? I missed a couple of races. Here's my car. Go drive it. Go drive yourself to a championship, which Taylor did. He took Scott Groom's car, drove it, won the championship.
Oh, wow.
So now this year, that very same car that pretty much sealed the championship is chasing Andrew Palmer around and around. This time with its original driver in it. So Scott Groom now says, you know what? Back-to-back championships for the same car-ish, kind of, sort of, on a championship night. Could happen.
I know. I saw that car when I came up to Meridian, and it's a fast car.
Yeah. So see what Andrew's got for him, and going to be a full field, and we get a lot of Magic Valley guys come up for that too.
Sweet.
So yeah, championship.
Okay, so everybody that's watching, let us know if you are going to the trunk or treat at Meridian this weekend. What candy you're bringing?
There you go.
Because if you don't bring Reese's, then you're not my friend.
Oh, I was just going to ask you what your favorite Halloween candy is, but I think you just told me. Reese's peanut
Reese's
butter
peanut
cups,
butter
Reese's
cups.
pizzas, Reese's
No, I'm
pieces.
not a pieces guy. I'm not a pieces guy. No, no.
No, they're fake. It's like a fake M&M. I'm a Reese's guy. I've got
Yep.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you like the miniatures or the real, just the plain old cups?
So it depends on the event, right? So if I'm watching a movie, I'll do minis with popcorn. Killer combo. Can't. You got to try it. But nothing tops. I do like the original cup. That's what got them to where they're at. You know what I mean? The OG, the staple. But also the little seasonal ones like the pumpkins for Halloween, the Easter egg kind of looking ones for Easter. Got to have me a bag of those too. You know what I mean? You'll find me in the seasonal aisle at my local grocer.
Dude, peanut butter trees for Christmas.
The trees, yes, exactly. They are great, right? So I'll get cups, but I'm still going to get the trees.
Yes, I bought a 2-pack of peanut butter pumpkins earlier today at the gas station because
Yes.
they were there. Now, I believe they might have been from Halloween of 2021 because it was like white and crusty, but I ate them anyway. So if you go to the Jacksons on Chinden, just maybe don't buy the peanut butter pumpkins because they were old. I don't know. They were, when you open them and you're expecting that nice brown chocolate, and yeah, these kind of had like a nice white film over it, and I'm kind of like, well, I'll throw one in my mouth and then down it with my Pepsi. I might not even taste either one. Oh, Dale Bollinger's going to have a Reese's. All right, Bollinger.
Dale, I can't make it up to Meridian this weekend, but I mean, you can always bring some to Twin next year, you know.
There is this cool thing called the U.S. mail.
The United States Postal Service will help you get them to me.
Yeah, we'll send you some. Speaking of that, too, the Idaho Historical Racing Society, Western Idaho Racing Hall of Fame, they're going to be handing out some candy. Nonprofit organization. So if you guys want to help by donating some candy or some candy funds, look up one of our board members and help them out on Saturday. We are getting into banquet season too, Patrick. There's like a buttload of banquets coming up here in November. The Meridian Speedway banquet is November 7th. The Black Canyon Raceway banquet is the 14th. The Western Idaho Racing Hall of Fame induction banquet is the 15th. There's just like all kinds of cool stuff to go to, and then here in a couple months we'll get down to Twin Falls and celebrate the Magic Valley champ.
Yeah, I haven't heard a date yet for that one, but it sounds like your November's already lined out.
Yeah, I mean, we go racing next weekend or this weekend, the 25th, and then then it's just full throttle from there. Nothing really on November the 1st, but then that following week we headed down to the Open Wheel Showdown in Vegas, and then like I said, yeah, we've got a couple of banquets right in a row. I won't make the Meridian one. It'll be the first banquet I've missed in 25 years because it's the weekend we're down at the Open Wheel Showdown.
Oh.
But I'm sure Brent and Colton and Adam will be good, and then I'll come see you for the Twin Falls one and hang out to get my banquet fix here later this winter.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, Black Canyon Raceway celebration is going on Friday night, the 14th. Make sure you got there. Andrew and the crew put on a hell of a season. And then, of course, the Western Idaho Racing Hall of Fame is inducting their 4 inductee members officially at their banquet on the 15th. Those tickets are up for sale. If you haven't got them, though, get them quick because we only got like a limited amount, and once that amount's gone, we can't fit anybody else in there. So, and then it's Thanksgiving right after that.
It's just like the summer. Yeah, it's gonna be like, hey, thanks. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, Christmas, bam, New Year's, bam.
Yeah,
that's kind of what we need for the off season, though. Let's get it back. Let's get the racing season to be here sooner than later.
Do you have an Only Dads site? I don't know what that is. It sounds dirty.
I'll make an Amazon wish list if you want. I got all sorts of goodies that I could put on the list, and I'll put it out there.
I got all kinds of stuff in my cart. Isn't that the coolest thing? You like load up your cart, and then when you need to get like the one thing you really need. You click on there and you go to checkout and it says total $1,968.24. Then you gotta go through all that shit and make it save it for
Yeah,
later.
yeah, you got to save for later. 98 items, so you can buy one pack of pens.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, I was looking for some stuff for the historical society, and I'm like, crud, $2,000. I'm like, oh wait, no, that's all my other stuff that I am dreaming of. I'm
Yeah,
waiting to go see Santa here in a couple months, and all.
we will do that though. We'll put together a Pit Stop Podcast Amazon wish list. Yes, that's a great idea, and we'll put it out there because every little bit helps us with the show. So it might be a microphone, it might be a remote control car that I want because remote control cars are really cool. My kids have some, and I'm jealous. So don't tell them I said that.
Shane Prince is like, dude, it's for the peanut butter cups. Quit asking for a bunch of crap.
We'll put all the peanut butter cups on there.
I went out to Card, Idaho this weekend. They had a little endurance race. We got some photos and videos on our website or on our Facebook page. Riley Robert was, it was 30 minutes plus 2 laps. So at the 30-minute mark, they waved the white flag in a go-kart. That's a long time. My son Brock and I did that in Orlando when I was down there 2 years ago.
Mhm.
You use some muscles that you don't really know you had, but I will give it up to all the guys and gals that did it, including our good friend Riley Robert. He did the whole 30 minutes. He had a cart issue, so he had to come in and change carts.
Oh,
And he
Jesus.
was in like 4th place when he had that going. But he is a super stud athlete. I haven't seen or heard from him since. I bet you he's still in bed. That was Saturday. But I think Card Idaho's doing another event this weekend as well. Roadhouse, the Motorplex at the Mill and the Roadhouse, they're all closing it up for the winter, Patrick. They had their final concert of the year out there last Saturday, and that's it. Curtains on the 2025 season almost.
Yep, we're right there, right at the tail end, and that's okay, right? Because every season's got to have an end, so we can start a new one.
That is very philosophical of you.
It's fact, right? Like it sucks, but it's bittersweet, but it's got to happen so that we can kick off the next one and try and do it better.
Yeah, no, it's pretty. It goes quick, so we got to enjoy each and every one of them. I want to remind everybody that, like I said, all those banquets and stuff coming up, you can't make them. Congratulate the folks that are being honored in them. I know your champions, your rookie of the years, your driver of the years, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be pretty cool, and yeah, once that stuff's over, it's holidays and we're rolling through. So.
Yeah, and the one thing that I'm going to ask for everybody is during this off season, no matter what you're doing, if it's chasing races, watching on TV, going hunting, fishing, whatever with the family, traveling for the holidays, look after your people. Last off season, it was such a rough off season for us. Felt like we were just losing racing family members left and right. So let's try and cut down on that this year and look after your people. Make that phone call to someone that maybe you haven't talked to in a minute. Shoot them a text message. Just tell them you love them. Whatever it is, look after your people because we want them back next year. Not just at the races. We just want them. We want them here next year. So if somebody needs something, and tell them they can always tune in to Pit Stop Podcast. Shoot us a message. We'll interact. You got friends right here with Brent and Patrick that we're racing family. And if you're part of the racing family, then we're here for you. And we want you to be around for as long as possible. So let's just make sure that this off season we're doing that a little bit extra, is looking after your people and communicate with them.
Yeah,
that's the dad.
Yeah, you never know, man. You never know. You never know what people are feeling, dealing with, or those things come up on people really quick sometimes. So definitely do that. You got to be like I said. This whole year has just been one of those really weird years. So let's make it through the last couple of months and stop the madness and get back to where we're all happy again. Too much loss. I know you can't avoid it, but it still sucks.
Yeah, we just want to limit it, because some things we know health things happen and age happens to everybody. But there's, a lot of folks that are battling different demons and having hard days. And if you can do one little thing, you can't do something for everybody, but if you can do something for one person, it'll make a difference. So do what you can, and it could be something just as little as saying hi, thinking of you, how you doing, because I know that's been my experience. That I've had hard days where someone just, whether it's just being passing, saying hi for us just 10 seconds, ask how you doing. Someone that I thought maybe didn't even really know I was there. Just getting a little bit of, knowing people care for a second, it can help. So
Yeah. So we'll
get all
keep that.
like somber on you.
Well, no, but it's true because life is kind of shitty and somber sometimes. So that's just the way it goes. But yeah, so next week we'll chat about what happened at Meridian Speedway on Trunk or Treat Saturday, and then it's. I look at my calendar. I don't even know what month it is anymore. So yeah, next week will be 29th of. Gosh, it's gonna be the 29th of October next time we talk, Patrick.
Yeah, Halloween, bro.
Dang it! What are you gonna be for Halloween? Before we head
a vampire.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, Diana got me the costume. She just gets me the costume. She's like, "Here, you're gonna wear this." I'm like, "Okay."
And you do it because you.
Oh, I do. Yeah. Oh, yes. I am very obedient. Yes. 100%.
Yeah. What Diana says goes.
Because I think it worked out where she bought like a costume kind of dress, and you could be a few different things with this dress, and she was like, you know what, I think she was gonna go the like Bride of Dracula with that thing, and so she's like, okay, gonna get you a vampire get up, and so she's like, you're gonna do this. Okay, yes, ma'am. So I'll be walking around my neighborhood in that. I'll take pictures.
I was just say we're gonna need some
also
pictures and video. Whoa! It looked like a ghost just went by you.
Yeah, we'll get pictures. We'll see. That's
somebody
my son walking in front of directly in front of my light.
It fit really good into the Halloween conversation we were having because it did. It looked like a ghost one, right? And here I am egging him on to do it again. I'm sorry.
I know, huh? He can't hear. Thank goodness he can't hear. Hey, a little shout out. I'm gonna do a little shameless plug. Look, I got my first buck ever.
Oh, very nice.
Just a little guy, little 2-pointer, but whatever. Buck's a buck, right? So, anyways,
yeah,
did that this past weekend. Got some meat in the freezer. So,
dang, Patrick. See, we all have our hidden talents that nobody knows about, right?
Yep. And I'm trying to learn how to be a manly man and do things like hunting. I know I'm starting to see posts on social media from like Joe Daly. He's hunting bears and stuff. Did you see that?
I saw that.
So I don't know if I'll ever get there, but I'll hunt deer and stuff, I'm going to go pheasant hunting this weekend with the kids and stuff. So,
You're not going bear hunting anytime soon?
If it can eat me, I don't want to chase it. You know what I mean?
But you could eat it back.
Oh, no. I can't. You know what I mean? It's not really going to work. I'll stick to Reese's.
Yeah, Reese's won't hurt you as bad. They'll just hurt your belly, but nothing else. Cool. Looks like maybe Randy Kerr's making his way up to Meridian Speedway this weekend. So cool,
Very
Randy.
cool.
Just see you one more time before the year ends. Meridian Speedway practices on Friday night, not Thursday. So we are going to practice on Friday night, and then you can leave your car and be there ready for Saturday. So if you're looking to go practice tomorrow night and you're a Speedway racer or fan, even our fans that go on those Thursdays, Friday night practice, Saturday night or Saturday morning trunk or treat. So the track will be quiet tomorrow night. So just little schedule changes this season as the season winds down, because I think we're going to have hundreds of cars in the pit. It's going to be a huge night. I mean, the Street Stock Triple 33s bring 25, 30 cars every year. So
sweet.
That'll be cool. Okay, man, we're getting closer and closer to the end of the year, and we can't have a show without Riley Robert chiming in.
I'm not a grandpa yet. I better not be. I swear. I'll lock Bianca in the basement. That can't happen right now. She ain't going nowhere. Grounded till you're 30.
Riley, if you just joined us, then we talked all good stuff about you, didn't we, Patrick?
Yeah, we actually were, and you might not believe it. Go back and watch. You'll see. We were saying good things.
Yeah, I wouldn't say a bad thing about Riley.
Never.
Jerry says there's some new race to in bowling hats coming to the Vegas Bull Ring.
Ooh.
We'll be bringing the old cashola down there. I'm going to have to check it out. Check it out.
They know how to do merch, too.
Yeah, lots of cool stuff. So, all right, man. Find something. We'll find something cool. We got to do something exciting and cool next Wednesday night.
Yeah, and I was going to say, if you guys have ideas of who you wanted to see on the show during this off season, because, right, a lot of race car drivers are going to be racing less frequently now that the weather's getting colder. If there's any race car drivers that you want us to reach out to, see if we can get them on the show, let us know. Maybe you want to talk to somebody that's a crew member. Maybe could be anybody or any topic that you want us to hit on. Let us know, because this is the time. It's basically it's all up open mic-ish, right? We'll try and get whoever we can get on here. So
yeah. And if you really, 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 really have something to say, you can be on the podcast with us. It's literally a click of a button, right, Patrick? We can get you guys right on the screen.
Very easy. Brent sends out a link, and it's super good. So let us know, whether it's you, someone you know, someone you've seen, someone you want to see. Let us know. Shoot us a DM. So you can shoot us a message on Facebook, Instagram. You can comment here on the show. You can even if I don't know if you can put a comment on one of the YouTube videos and we'll see it. So you don't even have to be watching it live. You can go to one of the videos on our YouTube channel, comment, hey, I've got this idea. You guys should talk to this or talk about this or that or whatever. We'll see it and we'll try and make it happen for you guys. Riley said we bully him. We don't bully him. What?
I could.
We are literally we are the nicest people to Riley. See, Riley. See, she knows.
Yeah, she knows.
Riley Robert.
Says he wants some of those new hats for Camden, so they'll be on the page, so everybody can take a look at them. We'll share that stuff out too, and Riley will come on the podcast. We'll have millions and millions of viewers. One of us should have a comment, Patrick. I was waiting for you. I have nothing nice to say.
We could, yes, Riley. We can definitely make that happen, and we should. So during this off season, locked in, we will have Riley Robert on the show.
Yeah. Nice part is we have right in the bottom left corner that none of you can see. We have a mute button on the microphone. So Riley's and then we click it back on. So Riley, you come on the podcast. Patrick and I are in total control. Just so you know. Okay. Well, off week next week. Yeah, everybody spread the word. Let's have some cool conversations. Let's get some stuff rolling. I've got a whole row of cool pit stop podcast stuff courtesy of Overturf Photography. Wintertime's here, so we'll do some contests. We'll do some cool stuff. What else do I have? We got the shot glass. We got all this stuff. I cleaned my podcast room earlier today, so I found it all again. And yeah, you guys want to be a part of it, we'll find some cool prizes and cool things for you. And again, we'll be headed down to the Open Wheel Showdown, and we'll just flood the page with some lives. And then I'm thinking, Patrick, I don't know yet. I was trying to think today, which is really hard for me some days, but we might maybe just record a whole buttload of interviews, and then after Open Wheel Showdown, we'll just get those played for everybody. Keep the content rolling so you see what happened in Vegas, so that we don't give it all away with the lives.
Sounds good to me.
And there's gonna be some cool people down there. If you go to the Open Wheel Showdown page, we already talked to DJ last Wednesday. Now he's starting to play the hi, I'm Brent Artie, and I'm driving the number 97 Wing Sprint car at the Open Wheel Showdown. And they're just Sammy Swindell, Ari Lyondike Jr., Kyle Tellstrom was on just a little bit ago. He's driving a Speed Tour mod or a Open Wheel mod. So go to the Open Wheel Showdown page. They're putting them on every couple of hours, Steven and the crew. So I'm ready. It's coming up too. So it'll be something fun to do.
Yeah, for sure.
And yes, Sherry, we will see the Waters crew at the Open Wheel Showdown. So again, for the folks that help us out, couldn't do it without the Race to End Bowling. Go to the website, check out their events, their pictures, and read up on the cause. Right?
Yep, it's all about putting an end to bullying. So join the race. You go to their website, and whether you make a donation, it can help to provide an event. Like Natalie likes to go around to different schools or youth organizations like the YMCA type of thing, and go and she'll speak to the kids there and let them know what they can do to help stop bullying, and show them off a race car too. You know what I mean? So she can take a race car down there and provide an excellent message to the youth as well. So you can help donate to make that kind of thing happen, because it ain't exactly cheap to haul a race car around the state or to up into another state. So they're willing to go wherever they can go as long as they can make it happen. So go there, join the cause, buy some swag. They've got hats, the whole works. We were giving away gift bags full of stuff earlier at Meridian, at the Diamond Cup, right? Or the Pink Lady Classic, excuse me. They had a bunch of gift bags for us for giving away stuff. Join the Race to End Bowling.
Okay, we're good to go. We'll head off to Trunk or Treat Grand Finale on Saturday. We'll get you a couple videos on the Pit Stop Podcast page, let you know what's going on down there, and then next Wednesday, let us know what you want to talk about. It's all up to the listeners, all the way up till our show in Vegas in 2 weeks.
Listener special, yeah. So make sure you guys send us messages during this next week.
Okay. And you're good. 2 weeks from tonight, we'll be live from Las Vegas. 8:30 p.m. our time. There's a time zone change, so if I screw that up, somebody keep me in the loop. Patrick will let me know. I think it's an hour behind.
Yeah, right?
Like right now, it's only 8:30 there. So like if I'm starting the podcast now and you're already an hour into it because you didn't wait for me because you're doing it correctly, we'll overlap each other. So for all the sponsors and everybody, and again, I don't know, it's a crazy world out there. So be nice to each other. Let's go around and around the racetrack, and Patrick and I will be right back here with you next Wednesday. You have 7 days to tell us what you want to talk about, and we'll do it, right, Patrick? Because we are good men.
The best. Yeah,
you're a good
obedient.
husband. I'm not, but I'm good.
You're a good man. That's all that matters.
If you are a female and you want to tell somebody what to do, just tell me. I'll do whatever you want.
Tell Brent, send me a message. I'll do it.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. All right. We'll catch you next Wednesday night. Pit Stop Podcast presented by the Race to End Bowling. We'll see everybody at the Trunk or Treat Grand Finale and right here 1 week from tonight. Thanks, Patrick. Enjoy your week.
Yeah. See you.